Hey, hey, this is Trey, Broken Path Shaman. Just wanted to share a little sacral chakra series. So, sacral chakra series I'm going to talk about here just has three positions. So, let's go ahead and actually start seated. This is going to be a bound angle pose. So, bring your feet together, let your knees drop towards the ground. You can hold your feet, put your hands behind you, and support yourself. Keeping the back as straight as possible and the chest up towards the sky as much as possible while those knees fall, or if you can push them, drive them down. Sometimes I use my elbows while I hold the ankles and just sit here. You can also put something under your seat so that you're up in the air. That helps those knees fall. So different ways to modify. There's variations that you can always lean into. So as we think about that sacral chakra, the place of fantasy, the place of doing, the place of not goals, but a lot of action in a uninhibited, unrestrained way. So that's the bound angle pose. So next, we're going to get into goddess pose. So goddess pose is actually going to be a deep squat. Try and get the heels down to the ground, hands in prayer, placing the elbows into the knees, inside of the knees, and pushing out. So here I strive to push up through my chest and out through my chest, straightening my spine. I'm feeling that stretch, those hamstrings, and then the hip. And this goddess pose, and all these poses, keeping that chest open and shining as much as possible. And the third pose we're going to do is a pigeon. So you face to the side, like to get into downward dog before pigeon. So hands up, mountain pose, inhale, fold forward to a forward fold, halfway lift, inhale, exhale, high to low plank chaturanga. All right. And then we're going to pigeon, half pigeon. So Raja Ekapada, raising that right foot high, bringing it through towards your hands. And if you can bring your right hip down towards the ground, that's ideal. Again, trying to shine that chest. And it's good to look over the right shoulder, see if the alignment's there in the leg. And we're just going to hold this for a moment, taking a breath in, allowing an exhale, pushing out through those palms. Excellent. All right. Go ahead and push your toes into the ground and lift that back knee. Right legged, raise your right leg to the sky and a one legged downward dog. Go back to, three legged downward dog. Go back to a full downward dog. Raise the left leg high and a three legged downward dog and bring that knee in towards your hands. Drop that right knee to the ground. Try and bring that left hip also to the ground. And then looking over the left shoulder towards that back foot for alignment. Remember to shine the chest as much as possible for that stretch. And breathe into this posture while pushing out of your feet. I got a visitor. Excellent. Dogs like me when I'm on the ground. That's the way it is. All right, so let's go ahead and lift that back knee by planting those toes, lifting that left leg for a three-legged downward dog. Drop that left leg for your normal downward dog. Drop your knees to tabletop and say thank you. Appreciate you joining me. You can see this pose on the website listed in the description. Have a good one.